What is up, guys? It's your boy Ryukin at Flash King Comics, and today we are talking about Damage, aka Ethan Avery. Yes, DC Rebirth has bring you, or DC Dark Knight's Metal has brung you, or I don't know. He, your boy Damage is up on the spot right now, and he's killing it. I don't know what else to say. He is DC's new heavy hitter, and yeah, this guy is something else. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna be talking about the first, second, and third issue, which is like kind of his origin for you real quick. You see Suicide Squad, and then Wonder Woman, and then the fourth story is actually introduction into a fight with Poison Ivy. But before we get to there, let's go back and let's talk about Damage. Created by Tony S. Daniel and Robert Venditti, Damage is making the scene on the Rebirth landscape. And if in case you haven't known, they're coming out with this 3 trifold cover for every first issue of the new age of heroes for DC's landscape. And yeah, I'm talking about, let's see, that one's upside down, so I'll definitely show you that one. But yeah, Damage is just, wrecking ship right now. He's American made, and he is well made for destruction. So I'm gonna open up and show you. You can't get any more raw than this. Your boy Damage is tearing it up. And yes, it is exciting. It is new. He's something that anybody can enjoy. And yeah, it's just there's only 4 issues out. Like, you can jump on him and learn about him real quick, and it's very exciting. It's very new, and it's very fresh. Alright, Damage, aka Ethan Avery, turns into a mass weapon of destruction for 1 hour, and the other 23 hours is himself, trying to get out of these situations that he's put himself in accidentally, or, he was misled in a way. So, we find out real quick that he's on an airplane and he's about to get deployed to go mess something up, but he kind of loses his shit, and he gets into a fight with everybody that he was with, and the main guy that goes after him, that was told not to go after him, you find out is Major Legit, and he's talking to this woman in the background named Colonel Mary Jones. She's this lady with this one-eye patch, and she's really cool, and you want to know what's going on with that whole situation. But yeah, this guy that's fighting him, is just, he's like throwing all the bullets that he can at him, just hitting him with all these, superior rounds, and it's not doing nothing to Damage. And this guy's in a suit gets wrecked, Damage, he could have taken him out right there. But you find out that Ethan Avery and Damage are like going back and forth in thought, and even though the Damage is in control, Ethan Avery has some type of persuasion on him and is telling him, like, you ain't got to kill the guy, or you can go in another direction, get out of here, run, they're going to be coming after you, because mainly they're going to be coming after him because, they're joined together. And even though Ethan Avery isn't in control yet, he's still in thought, and he still knows exactly what's going on when Damage takes control. And, Damage is throwing it in his face that he was made to, wreck ship and just destroy everything. So, he was misled. Alright. We find out after this issue, he's on a run a little bit, and he wakes up, knocked out in this, like, homeless shelter where I want to say he's a Marine vet that picks him up. And, Ethan, he's on the run, and he's seeing on TV that all the mayhem he's like, that he caused. It's everywhere. Everybody knows exactly what happened with Damage, and he's in Atlanta right now, just tearing up the scene. And so, yeah, that gets attention of Amanda Waller, and Amanda Waller brings in Task Force X. So, while this guy is knocked out cold, they're pretty much finding exactly where he's at, and as soon as he leaves this place, he runs into Deadshot. And you find out that this is Task Force 11, and the people on this task force are Deadshot, Parasite, Gigantica, Harley Quinn, Solomon Grundy, and Akando. And they can't even last against Damage for a measly 3 minutes. Each one of them is taken out single-handedly. he makes Gigantica's, him putting a hand is like, he just goes through her hand and she just starts leaking blood. And it's like, what the hell is going on? Like, Solomon Grundy goes against him. Solomon Grundy gets put out of his place too. I mean, the only one that could put, damage on him was Kondo. And now this guy is taken out too. And it could be fatal. I mean, it's pretty bad. And, exactly as that happened, this is being videotaped as well. And what's exciting is I'm reading Supergirl right now. I'm on issue number 21. And, the DE agent, Mr. Bones, the head of DEO, is Mr. Bones is seeing damage and knows exactly what damage is doing. So, I mean, not only are people from inside the story are seeing it, who they mention, the heavy hitters, but even people outside the DC landscape are seeing damage destruction, and I mean it's just so epic. So you find out that whenever Wonder Woman finally shows up on the scene, he took out Task Force 11 pretty easily, and she compliments him on this and understands that he's very powerful, and she wants to know what's going on with him and why this is all happening, and she tries to use the lasso of truth on him, and she finds out he's a man, that that him and Ethan Avery are conjoined in some way, and at the same time, Ethan Avery finds out that what all damage is done, before, I guess because this is it, him and Damage has only been together for a little while, so there's not much, this is very beginning, you find out that Ethan Avery joined up trying to be this super soldier or trying to be a hero, and it was totally misled in the wrong direction. And now he's on the run, not scared for his life, but he knows what's gonna happen, and he's trying to avoid it at all costs, or at least trying to find a way to control the situation. So yeah, him and Wonder Woman are going at it. What else? Colonel Jones hires a hit team to go after Damage. After their fight with Wonder Woman, because she needs him. It's her money, and she created something that she knew what she wanted, but was far bigger than she intended, and she wants him back like immediately, because he can take out someone that she's been meaning to try to take out. And like I said, it's getting really good, guys. What else we got going on? During the introduction of this situation, we find out that Damage is trying to be good whenever Ethan Avery's on the run, and he is being helped by this I guess these farmers or something like that, and these farmers are messing with the Green, and you find Poison Ivy, starts, killing people real quick, because she does not like people messing with her plants or whatever, trying to be a slave, or, she just goes on about whatever, because it's Poison Ivy, that's exactly what she does. And, Ethan Avery sees what's going on, and he's like, it's about that time, I need to go handle this situation. But whenever he turns into Damage, he lands into a sticky situation, and he gets wrapped in this girl's vines. And it's pretty epic, guys. It leaves you at a cliffhanger, like, uh-oh, Damage is getting into something that we haven't seen him face yet, and it's going to be exciting to see how he gets out of the situation. So, yeah, this is my explainer video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I mean, you can't get enough of Damage. Like I said, he's really easy to get into. 1 hour fighting machine, very strong. After the end of Wonder Woman, she went back to the Justice League. She told Batman what was up. And, Batman, he knows exactly what this is. He's seen it before somewhere. I want to say it's like Bane Super Overload, or I don't know exactly what it is, how to explain it, but it's something that it's epic. It's getting the eyes of the Justice League, and you never know what that could lead into. And I'm talking about he's taken down guys instantly real quick, and there's nothing more exciting than this. It's a little bit of story, but it's a lot of action. The story is really good. It's really good written. You know, you got to compliment the creators. And yeah, Damage. This is your boy on the map. Can't get enough of him. I want to say I pretty much went over everything I need to go over. I'll try to bring the conclusion of this storyline with Poison Ivy and how their fight went and see what else he gets into. But yeah, your boy Damage is being searched and on the hunt by Colonel Jones. And I want to say the Justice League. Justice League not immediately, but they have a watchful eye on him, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting how they, you know, engage him again and see the direction they want to go. Honestly, even though I'm a Flash fan, and this is Ryukin at Flash King Comics, I want to see Damage punch the Flash. Just boom! Because the Flash is quick, but if Damage just gets one punch, I mean, Barry Allen will get right back up, but come on. Still, punch the Flash.